is starting again.
You're listening to the Radcast. If it's radical, we cover it. Here's your host, Ryan Alford.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the latest edition of the Radcast. It's Friday, November 18th, 2022. Our weekly marketing, business, and news of the world. Everything you need to know right here with me and my good friend Nick Weaver.
What's going on?
How are you?
Doing all right. How about you, Ryan?
I'm good. Gearing up for a little turkey. You know, we start many of our Turkey Fest this weekend with one of my moms in Columbia. So had my first turkey dinner Saturday, tomorrow.
Yeah, Columbia's a familiar town for me.
Yeah, that's home, right?
That's right. Columbia.
So, headed down and
Looking forward to that turkey.
Yeah, I'll have a little gap between the next one. We got Saturday, next Wednesday night, Thursday, and Friday. So we got 4 meals.
Yeah, 'tis the season to be merry.
Yeah, I'll probably
And
put
fill
on
your belly.
I should probably weigh myself today. It's got to be like, you know, I'm right at 260. So maybe I'll probably be 268 by the 270 by the next weekend.
Fuel all those workouts for when you get back.
That's what I'm doing. Hey, I'm fueled one today. How's life?
It's good, man. Good.
You do anything exciting for the holidays?
Yeah, we're going up to North Carolina. We got a cabin up there for Thanksgiving, and we're going to, have a nice family time up there. Beautiful views of the mountains, and it's going to be real relaxing. Fireplace.
Your mom a good cook? She the cook?
Oh, yeah. Mom's good. Dad's good, too.
All right.
It's all good.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. A little getaway.
Mm-hmm.
It's been good around here. It's been busy. Been chopping up all the Think Billions episodes, and the first of those launched this week, Chris Hansen.
Yeah, that's coming along nicely.
Yeah, I hope everyone got to listen to Chris on Tuesday, co-founder and partner CMO. He wears about 7 titles for multiple things, including Genesis Reference Labs, Vacay, and many others. Many others. Chris is a great guy, good entrepreneur, good insights, and just real down to earth. So I hope everybody check that episode. And then, we've got a lot coming down the pike. We're working on, I will say this, fast approaching episode 300. And I'm working on a special guest. And it's in the hands of a few people. So we're going to see what happens. So
that's right.
It's coming fast. Episode 300, dude.
Golly. 300. 300.
I know.
How about that, Ryan?
We need some like balloons or something, like.
Yeah, I'm going to put some sound effects in for this. Balloons coming down.
Yes, balloons. Yes.
Yeah, party time. 300, baby.
It is. I've been posting a lot, about that, and talked about it in my coaching stuff that we're putting together. Mm-hmm. And it's an accomplishment. It's taken. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Maybe just sweat and tears. I probably cut my finger a few times on one of these this shattered iPad glass. But mainly sweat and tears and everything else. Been a great road, though. And we appreciate everybody that listens that's made it worthwhile. And we're just trying to bring you value.
Yeah, that's a ton of value. And I can tell you, it's been rewarding working on it. And I certainly have learned a lot myself.
Here's to 300 more.
That's right.
Best is yet to come. Mm-hmm. I'd love for you to, if you're listening, trying not to do too many self plugs, but go check out my Instagram account. We've been putting up some killer videos from Think Billions, the podcast, everything else. Nick's been doing some fire edits here lately on all that content. So go check that out. And go check out RyanAlford.com for the latest on my coaching on personal brand development. That's going to be huge. It's a huge opportunity. Look, I posted a little story earlier today about this. Whether or not I'm choosing to participate in any potential recession, me personally, the data is what it is. The news is just going to beat us into it, no matter what.
Right.
Like it's going to happen. Like they're going to manifest it one way or another. It just seems.
Yeah.
But the data, there is data and signs that there may be a drawback, and recession's real. Not recession. Inflation is definitely real. Prices are higher. But I will tell you this, and I said this, do you think being more known helps or hurts you in a time of recession? Do you think when the opportunities are smaller and fewer and supply and demand is less, I think it helps to be known. What do you think, Nick?
I would say it does.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah, it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy there. So look, it's not about being famous. It's not about posting cheap, stupid shit. It's about expanding your thought leadership and how to do that and how to grow naturally on social media to create leverage opportunities. This is about leverage. Attention is leverage. And I'm real pumped about my course. RyanAlford.com. You'll learn more, I swear, in that 9 lessons than anything you've ever seen on YouTube or any book you've read. And it's going to be fire. And I'm going to be engaged every week with everybody that joins that. So going to have some specific links up over the course of the next week, but you need to get in on that. And, you know, I think if you've listened to any of our 300 episodes, I don't do a lot of plugging for our own stuff. Like we make this about the content, but I'm so excited and pumped for like how good this is going to be for everybody that gets involved with it. So go check it out, RyanAlford.com for more on that. You know, a few things on our little small talk list here. You follow this Odell Beckham thing, suing Nike?
You know,
you keep up with football at all?
I do a little, but you know, I looked over this article and it looks like that it looks like they supposedly withheld millions of dollars in his endorsement deal.
You know what always confuses me about this, and I have no idea. I have no, let's say, no dog in this fight, and I like Odell Beckham Jr.'s talent. I don't really know him personally. He's a little eccentric sometimes for me, but he seems to have gotten that kind of dialed back. Won a Super Bowl last year too. Hell of a talent. It just seems crazy to me that a company as big as Nike could really get away with not paying somebody $20 million. Yeah. But you know, maybe they're so big that they hope they can. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's probably more complex than we think. You know?
I'm sure it is. It's like were these like, you know, gentleman agreements on certain things, and certain things were and weren't in the contract, or is it really that cut and dry? I don't know. I guess we'll find
certain
out.
Things didn't come through.
Yeah, I just brought it up and I thought it was interesting because it's just Nike and Odell Beckham Jr. are two huge brands, you know, in different spaces, but like just crazy that there'd be that big of a delta, you know.
20 million? Come on.
20 million? What's 20 million among friends? Yeah. We'll see where that plays out. And I thought this was interesting. Steve Jobs.
Oh, yeah. How about this?
I mean, and not Steve Jobs, but this article. His owned and worn Birkenstock sandals auctioned for over $200,000. I have 2 thoughts here. Number one, why the hell would you want someone's sweaty, stinky Birkenstocks, no matter whose they were? And number 2, like the stuff, you know, we talk about recession on one hand, and then these articles come up. Yeah. And it's like, who's the eccentric billionaire buying this shit?
Right. That was my thought. I was like, who's buying this? Who's the person spending $200,000 on a freaking worn sandals?
I mean, think about, you know, again, you've got your place where you store all these things. So like when you have your friends over, I'm going to take them into my museum of fine articles. Here we have Mickey Mantle's baseball glove and the signed autographed baseball. And here we have a poster of Michael Jordan winning the 6th title. And here we have a pair of Birkenstocks that are sweaty and stinky from Steve Jobs. And like,
yeah,
I don't know. We'll
200,000.
200 grand.
Kind of creepy. Yeah.
A little weird.
Yeah. I don't know if I would be going for that if I had the money.
Yeah, no.
Might be investing into something more worthwhile.
Absolutely not. That'd be the last. I mean, I'd have 0. I don't care how I could win. You know, I've got plenty of money, but not that kind of money. And I don't want fucking Birkenstocks from Steve Jobs. No interest whatsoever. I wouldn't give $20 for those Birkenstocks.
No.
Would you?
No.
It has no value to me. So I guess it's an investment. If you really think it's going to be worth more than 200 grand, that just seems like the top of the heap for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Speaking of seeing is believing. Branded Bills, the official merchandise sponsor of the Radcast. Branded Bills, brandedbills.com. Look, it's the holidays, people. Guys like hats, girls like hats. It's the biggest, baddest, best place on earth to get hats. We're surrounded by them here. They're usually my favorite. Again, I had my do up today. You know, a little styled, but these Radcast hats from Brandon Bills are so dope. Can't wait till we get our other gear. But look at the dimension on that.
Look at that.
You see that in the camera. And the best hats, beanies, sweatshirts, hoodies. Got all the winter gear as well. Incredible styles, very fashionable. Look, here's the thing. Both of the hats and like the hoodies and stuff. You buy this stuff, and I'm not saying it's like muscle fit or anything. It's not that. It's for everyone. But it has a fit to it that feels not like the I don't know, triple XL, oversized, like I don't know.
Almost like a slightly tailored, slightly custom,
more custom. It just feels like a more premium quality item.
That's right.
Because of the fit.
Yeah.
Same thing with the hats.
That's what I thought about the hats. As soon as we got these hats in, that's what I was thinking is, man, these are just premium quality and they just fit great.
That is. And it helps when it has the Radcast logo on it.
A little bit.
You know, who wouldn't love that? Go check them out. Go to the radcast.com, click on sponsors, click on branded bills. You'll get 20% off your entire purchase. Look, load up for the family. And if you want to send yours truly a hat, I'll take one. I wear a different hat every day. So,
or a sweatshirt or a hoodie.
Yeah. You send me any of those. Or Nick, you'll take one, right?
I will. Yeah. Send me one.
So if you want to send your humble Radcast host some gear, go to our sponsor. This is not self-serving at all. But in all seriousness, check them out. Branded Bills, brandedbills.com. Got a few social media holidays that I really wanted to call out.
Social holidays.
Yes. And I'm just going to skip right ahead because, look, today's International Men's Day.
That's what we need to get to right there.
I mean, I just wanted to make sure we celebrated ourselves as two men here on the Radcast getting celebrated.
I didn't even know there was. I feel a little celebrated.
I'll celebrate you.
Yeah.
You'll celebrate
We'll celebrate each other.
International Men's Day. Okay, great.
International
I'll
Men's
probably
Day.
get what I got last year. A whole lot of nothing.
I didn't even know there was an International Men's Day.
Yeah, I know.
What do you know?
forget? Surprised there's not like some woke movement to like not let it be celebrated, you know? So
Yeah, toxic masculinity.
yeah, get rid of
Oh
it.
dear.
No more International Men's Day.
Get it out of here.
Oh, God, let's not get me started. And more importantly, speaking of men and getting started, 19th is World Toilet Day.
There we go. Don't we have a sound effect for that one, Ryan?
Yeah, I think we do. Potty humor at its best. You know what? I have a handle on the toilet that Nicole's been like hounding me to fix.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll fix this on Saturday. Actually, I'll be at my
so?
mom's, so maybe Sunday coming back, I'll celebrate it.
Maybe you could fix it on International Men's Day.
Yes. Yeah, even better. I'm not going to do that today. Sunday, Universal Children's Day. You know, my kids get celebrated all the time, so I'll pat them on the head and say, "Good for you, son." Nah, it's probably like something broader than that. Probably some charitable organization, so I'm not going to bust on it. Other than just say, I feel like it's always Children's Day at the Alfred's house.
It is. Taking care of the kids.
Oh, yeah. And finally, WorldHelloDay.
Hello.
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 Hello. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, it's on Monday, the 21st. There you have it. Quickly, social media holidays that you can't miss, and to keep a smile on your face because it's not all serious all the time, folks. We've talked about this before. A few things. I think this is great. Amazon and Snapchat are furthering their partnership on some of these AR stuff. We talked about that in the past. Super practical use. I'd like to see more of this in e-commerce stores where you can like try things on.
I would
you can
too.
add things. There's been a few pairs of sunglasses, you know, some that have come through nicely. I don't know where my Pradas are, but those have come in real nice. But I have about probably 6 pairs at home that are like, if I ordered online or did something and like had a little more trying on and seeing, I might not have gotten them because my head's big and it's like this awkward thing. And I'll get a pair and I'll think they're great. And you know who deflates me faster than a balloon? My wife goes, not big enough for your head, honey. And I'm like, damn. And she's right. She's not even being like negative or mean. She's just like, no, not gonna do it. Not big enough. So we need this AR helping out with trying on stuff everywhere.
We do. And, I like this. Like you said, it's a practical application of VR, but it just gives you a chance to try on the product, and you don't have to go through buying the product, getting it to your house, not liking it, returning it. No, you can try them on right there. Pick which one you want, and bam, you're going to order it.
Nick
right
just
there.
nailed something. So if you're an e-commerce platform, the biggest issues when we work with them is returns.
Exactly.
It costs them so much money on those returns. It's like some companies, like 30 or 40% of their freaking bottom line is on returns. So if you have these AR abilities, no matter what you're selling, you can offset that because people are more likely to see it in their environment, on themselves or whatever. So
yeah, and then it gives them more satisfaction because they know what they're buying, they get it, and they're satisfied.
That's
Boom.
right. So Amazon and Snapchat furthering their partnership and a big opportunity for e-commerce in general. Twitter's all over the news. There's a few articles that have come up, but I love Elon and I'm here for it. I got like front row seat with popcorn with all this stuff, but I don't know when it gets to be too much with him. I don't know if he's helping or hurting, but you getting a read on this? Are you tweeting any more or less with everything that's going on?
I feel like I should be.
Do you get on the platform at all?
I've probably been on there 10 times in the last 3 years.
Yeah. It's either you're either in it, you're in the media and you're in news.
Yeah.
Or you're a sports fan at home that has too much time and doesn't work enough. I'm convinced that's who the trolls are. Like, what the hell do these people do? Because it takes I know you can spend a lot. Look, you can get on freaking TikTok and go down the vortex. You can get on Instagram, all that shit. But it takes a lot of time on Twitter thinking through stuff. Every response to everything it's thoughtful in a way. Even the trolling, it takes time.
Yeah, because you used to not be able to edit the tweets, so you had to, really think through that.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
But, I think it's in good hands. Elon, SpaceX, Tesla, boring company. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Come on. It's going to be better.
Finally, on a condensed version today, I saw this, and I've been kind of talking about this for a while. Digital out-of-home ads. So you see all these digital billboards, and they're kind of everywhere. I'm actually thinking about running some digital Radcast out of home. Let's see if we can get some traction in some markets where we aren't as prevalent. But I think this is a huge opportunity for people because you can run it like programmatic. And the biggest problem I thought with digital, traditional out of home, which I love, is a branding medium for the right brands in the right places.
Exactly.
I've always liked out of home. But with digital, you can buy it like programmatic, where you could literally, you don't have to print those huge billboards, which cost $1,000, $2,000 sometimes just for printing one. You can get on, hundreds of boards across the U.S. or in your market and be in real high profile areas and get the impressions in those markets the way you can with digital ads, but with an out of home and more impactful large piece of media with people in traffic. I've always loved this. And we're starting to test this more and more. We've got several platforms, but there's just a lot of data that's pointing towards the benefit of these things. And I wanted to mention it because I thought it was really one of those things and one of those mediums that isn't talked about that much, but I think has a lot of potential even as we move forward, because you're going to be seeing more and more of these boards turn on. So that's right. You just out of home get your attention when you're driving?
It does. And as I was walking through the airport on the way back from Think Billions, I thought, there's nothing worse than getting an ad that isn't relevant, and it wastes your time. But what I was noticing is they were all relevant because of the place that they were in.
Yeah. The location.
Yeah. And think about, it's not print anymore. It's digital. So you can be flexible and change it if you need to.
That's the biggest thing. Like with at home, normally you kind of have to run it for a few months. You spend $1,000, $2,000 on the printing. With the digital, you can change the message every day. You can actually run it. I've always thought there was a really practical, concert tickets, anything that's real top, in the moment. You can trade it out or change that message out daily. People are driving, people are always kind of you're at certain spots, you see the same things. If that message was kind of just one little subtle change, you could really kind of build a story over a few days. It'd be kind of fun. Do some fun things.
People take notice of that.
Yeah. Anyway, digital out of home is booming, and
it's booming. It's, I mean, according to the article, about 19% of the executives believe that this advertising investment will double over the next 18 months. I mean, think about that, double.
Yeah.
I mean, we're looking at $45 billion by the end of 2024.
Yep. So it's coming. And if you need more information, you know where to go. You can contact us because we're buying a lot of it. So quick, condensed 20-minute episode today. There we have it. Hey, you got to get your turkey on here soon anyway. It's our last topical episode before the holidays. So we'll see you after Turkey Day next Friday. Any final words, Nick?
Have a good weekend and everybody take it easy.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And we'll see you on the next side. We'll see you next week. For Nick Weaver, I'm Ryan Alford on the Radcast.
To listen to full episodes or to contact us, visit us on the web at theradcast.com or follow our host at Ryan Alford on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in.